This episode was brought to you by our generous patrons. Want to vote on the next game we play? Consider becoming a patron. And we are back.
Yes, we are. I was thinking about it. It's actually not that bad right now in terms of weather for the first time in a bit.
It's only 80 right now.
Yeah.
And honestly,
compared to the last 2 weeks,
it's not even going to be over 90 for the next couple weeks. So it's like, oh, thank God.
Hell yeah.
Oh, thank God.
It was bad for a while.
It's going to be high 80s Fahrenheit.
That's fine. That means at worst for maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2, it's kind of uncomfortable, but it's not miserable. Once it starts getting in the 90s...
It's uncomfortable for like 4 hours a day, which ain't bad.
No. I wouldn't even say it's that uncomfortable.
No, it's just lightly uncomfortable.
Yeah, versus when it starts getting to like 94,
I'm not like, I'm
93, to the point of, I don't even want to be next to my computer, but I gotta get work done.
Is that why you've just been laying on your bed in the dark room?
No,
like,
my back is...
I'm dying.
No, I've just been taking breaks because my back, I messed it up. It's not messed up, but enough to where it's sore. But yeah, honestly, sometimes I do where I'm just laying on my bed because I'm like, oh, it's too fucking hot.
Let's say it together, kids. Baffinata. Stagway pin. I probably want a stagway pin at this point.
But yeah, sometimes it's so, because the computer fans blow directly on me.
I know it.
Yeah, it overheats to the point where it's just like, I'm just gonna rest. Like, I didn't work out yesterday, and I'm not gonna work out today because my back's a little sore. So I'm like,
as you're sitting on an ice pack.
Yeah. I don't want
my booty.
I don't want to compare it to like, oh God, it's in constant pain. It's more of like just a nagging, like, kind of soreness. I was working so hard. Oh, my boy.
You there? Why are you skulking in the shadows? You have adventuring to do. You're just running around town, not doing what you're supposed to do. Well, your eyes don't deceive you. I am Zot, the mighty, a knight of great renown. Wait, I said that already, didn't I? Tremble before my knees. They're nubby.
I have none.
While you're at it, we're hiding here in our little dingy village. I ventured into the dark bit below and slew a great... slew a great beast. Yeah, it's sharp mandibles, the sharpest, and atrocious manners of sorts.
Fucking Freudian slip. I screwed a great beast.
Yes. All glory to me. But I don't have time for your adulations. I must rest and prepare for my next journey.
Fuck you, Zoe.
I'm hungry. Where'd that...
Give you something to eat. Knuckle sandwich.
Ooh, sandwiches sounds good right now. Pastrami, a little bit of cilantro.
On rye.
A little bit, maybe on rye.
No cilantro.
Maybe, pita bread.
Pita? That actually sounds really good. It's not a real bread, as far as I know.
It's not real bread, as far as I know.
It sounds really good.
It does sound good.
Let me see.
I
hate that you can't look at the map while doing that. I kind of want to avoid Greenpath, knowing that it's Hornet for just a little bit to keep searching out.
Try and see if you can get some boosts.
Some kind of boost in the Forgotten Crossroads.
I don't know if there's any more boosts. You could go back to Greenpath.
I can go far right. No, I can't go far right.
You know where that one knight was where he's guarding the door? I think if you defeat him, or defeat them, it leads to a new path of stuff. But other than that, I don't think there's anywhere else you can go without cheesing stuff with mechanics.
All right, let's just fucking go Greenpath.
Were we gonna? I guess we're gonna try and find that guide. Will we find that guide after we die?
We'll find it later.
Yeah.
It's gonna require actually getting on the computer and searching and stuff, because I have to go through like a million old messages and be like, wait, where was it again?
Somewhere.
No,
but I think I messed up my back because I was hunched over way too much when I was working on...
Was that a secret wall?
I was working on something over the weekend. For a company, and I was hunched over way too much, and I think doing that for...
Ow, you motherfucker!
3 days or so...
Did I do it again?
Ended up just messing up my back.
Oh, what the fuck? I tried to jump off and it wouldn't fucking let me go in to inspect it instead. Fucking hell! That's rude, Team Cherry.
Wanderer's Journal. Useless.
I went to fucking jump off. I went to like run and jump off.
Hit that block.
And yeah, I will. And it fucking, it went to inspect instead. I'm like, no! Don't do that! So if I fall straight down, I should be safe. Cool. Holy hell in a handbasket, this game. Scary. Oh, you fucking fuck. You fucking fuck. Oh, right back at you. Oh my god. My heart got racing. I'm like, no! I can't die here and do a fucking Venus flytrap thing. Oh, whoa, whoa!
No, you'll die to the second Venus flytrap. There's
Didn't
like
even see him hiding up
them.
there.
Isn't there one below too?
I think so.
Oh, there's one right there, isn't there?
There we go. One, I want to get them for their stuff. And two, I need the geo.
Better heal yourself.
It's easy. Easy peasy peasy easy. Get these guys. Oh. I was gonna say, is that the sound of the
It's
bush
a grub.
guy or a grub?
There's a grub
Because they make
somewhere.
very similar sounds.
It's definitely a grub.
Are you sure? Because I think it's the bush.
Yeah, it might be the bush. Who knows?
I think it's bush. Where you at, buddy? They blend in so like seamlessly. Let me get to the other side and get that fucking other one unlocked so I can climb through here at an appropriate pace. Bop, bop. Don't want to get stuck here on somewhere on the edge and be like, oh cool, I can come up this way. I have one life left. Oh, it'll be easy. I'll just go up this way and get to the edge right here where it's stuck off and it's like, okay, I fucked up and I die. Hi, buddy. 1, 2. I went to hit the fucking dash out like I had it. As soon as I get my abilities again, this game's gonna be so much easier.
Oh yeah.
I heard the crunch. Fucking ceiling ones are so scary. They give you
they're
like
super hard to see.
Well, the other one that we were fighting, you couldn't even see it as far as I could tell. That one had a little section where you can see it, or at least you can tell once you've noticed it, you can see it. God, where am I even going? Oh, you motherfucker!
Got him.
Stupid son of a bitch. Every fucking time.
Its jaws were right there too. Gotta look at that ground.
You didn't see it.
There's one over to your left too.
Yeah, I know. I remember this one. I remember them always being by Geo. I just didn't remember them being by fucking, like the little
Switches
and stuff. I gotta pay more attention to that. Stupid son of a bitch. Scared the fuck out of me. As soon as I got hit, I was like, wait, I blinked. What happened?
Where'd everything go? It all went dark.
Remember when we thought we couldn't come through this section right here?
Oh yeah.
And we were like, where do we even go? Can't remember which way. I think I go to the right. No, I can always climb back up with this here.
Yes.
I just want to like be able to retrace my steps so I don't get stuck anywhere like fucking.
Oh, not this way. You need power-ups to get further on. You can bounce on him?
I can bounce on him, but I think there's a large swath before I can get to the next one. Bush? This looks like a bush section.
It's a bush section. You should be popping up. Oh?
No? Okay. It looks like a bush section. From moss and leaf our life is drawn. While it grows upon the path, we shall never wilt.
That's an old parable.
Probable?
A parable.
That's math, Zode. What are you talking about?
Moot? I don't know anything of the kind.
Oh, boy! Low jump! Yeah, I'm very much like, which ones are the spikes I can jump on and which ones are the ones that I can't? Was there...
No.
What is going on right here?
Don't know. Maybe if you come out and dashing through, it just...
Yeah, I just don't have a dash yet, so I'm like, where's the sections that are good and where's the sections that are bad? I think that's a destructible wall behind it. Nope, it's not. And I don't need the soul. Oh, I'm so afraid of everything. It's been so long and I'm not versed and I didn't look anything up again.
I don't remember
I'm going in dry.
Despite what people think, most of the time when we play games, it's relatively close to when they come out, and
most of the time
we don't tend to look things up. They're all kind of blind playthroughs until we're stuck.
But Sam, how did you not know that blah 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 insert thing here?
Yeah. How'd you not know how to play the game right? I don't watch anything. I know it's weird, everybody, but even besides when commenters give me tips for games, I don't go and watch more of the game, or I'll watch stuff after.
Here's a tip. Get good!
Like Nier Automata, I didn't watch anything during that entire playthrough on tips or tricks. I think I watched something on fishing just to learn how to do it.
Oh, no, I looked up on fishing, yeah, because we were like, wait, do you just sit here? Do you fucking...
That was it.
Yeah, but that was something that was more immediately pressing for, like, knowledge-wise.
Exactly. I don't watch lore videos and stuff till after we finish. I still haven't watched anything lore-wise on Hollow Knight. I like my whatever interpretation I have of it, and that's what it is. I don't feel compelled enough, though I do think that the lore videos people come with are awesome. I love when people
calling it now.
Stuff.
Somebody's already in the comments right now being like, you should check out Mossbag then.
I know.
And they're like, oh wait, no, edit. What the fuck, Bush? Oh no, they just said it. Never mind.
Yeah, I have nothing against it. Just I haven't felt the super compulsion to go like I want to absorb everything. It's like no, I really like this game.
There's a lot to it.
I like the mystery of it. I was talking to my brother about this, and we're not going to get into the minutia of all of it because I know there's more controversy with this game than I don't even want to get into. But for the end of The Last of Us, I played that game and went, okay, cool, I'm good. I don't really want a sequel way before even the sequel was announced.
Still don't have Dash.
I was fine with where the story ended. He kind of got on. It was like, wait, but what about like the lie and all this other stuff? I was like, yeah, I'm good. I don't really want to know. I don't really care to know more of that story. I liked where it went. I really liked the self-contained aspect of it. I was like, I'm good. Sometimes I don't need more of a game. You know, I don't need more of a story. Sometimes I'd rather be left wanting, which is why, as much as I love the Chrono Trigger series and Chrono Cross, I don't know if I ever want them to continue that. I just feel like it's a lose-lose situation. I don't know if you can make a game at this point that would satisfy everybody.
Fucking Bush.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. The first one, the first Last of Us, I really like. The second one, I don't care to go into.
No, I don't want to delve into
Did I ever go down?
that portion.
I don't think I went down in this section.
I was just more going, it's a recent story thing. So I was like, oh, well, this is the best example I can think of at the moment.
Fucking hell.
Where more often than not, I'm more okay with open-ended
Wow, hunt me
storytelling.
down, why don't you?
Oh yeah. I like mystery in my stories. I don't like everything explained.
You don't want a tidy package, is what you're saying?
Yeah, for the most part, because every time tidy packages tend to happen, you have J.K. Rowling type stuff. Throw up in my mouth, why don't I?
Fucking Rowling.
What a trash being.
I mean, if you're gonna be a trash person, you might as well be the best trash person.
Yeah, you may as well be the most garbage human being.
Oh, God.
If you don't know what we're talking about, go on Twitter
Harry
for 5
Plopper.
minutes and you'll just you'll figure out why she's trash.
I mean, just watch anything she fucking says.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Just go on her Twitter account. You'll find out reasons why not to like her.
You missed me. Fuck you. Anyway, Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight. Yeah, so we're podcasting.
You know who isn't a trash being? Everyone at Team Cherry, as far as I know. Watch something come out and somebody goes directly in the comments, timestamp, this didn't age well. It's like, fucking hell.
From everything that we understand of who they currently are.
Ari Gibson and the rest of you, don't fuck up, boys.
Please don't. Please. I feel the same thing with like JG Quintel and other creators that I like. It's like, man,
can I just have somebody who's not a trash panda?
Yeah, can there just be someone that creates something cool that's just not a terrible human? I know not everybody is, guys, but everything they'll come out like, all of a sudden it's like, oh man, I like this guy as a kid. He's a trash person. Well, he's off the list. Or no, he's on the list. He's on the list of like, not consuming his content anymore. It's too bad.
Hell, can't get up there yet. I'm so afraid to fucking fight Hornet.
I know you are, which is why you're avoiding.
No, I'm actually trying to get to her right now. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck to...
So you have to...
She's up to the left.
Yeah, I was about to say...
Not this way, but I mean, like, she's to the left. I just can't remember the pathway. I think there is to the right, yeah.
Above us.
The greater mind once dreamed of leaf and cast these caverns so. In every bush and every vine, the mind of reveals itself to us. That didn't rhyme.
But the more stories tend to...
Unless I can, like,
I think
climb
maybe
up
you need
or
to
something.
climb.
Yeah.
Maybe there's just a similar area to
Right
it.
here.
That's what it was.
I was like, I see it now.
Ah, that'll help.
That'll help out a lot. Keep my blood good.
But too often stories will do prequels or they'll do sequels when I would rather just be...
You're gonna say that and Silksong's gonna be a prequel, and now you're gonna have to eat your words.
Well, I like the Star Wars prequels though, so what are you gonna do?
How the fuck do I guess
People trash on those. I still enjoy them. I know they're not.
I have to fight him again? No, I don't.
You can just go past.
I can just go. Yeah.
The prequels, and we probably talked about the last.
Fucking
Hollow
hell.
Knight. They're not perfect movies, but I still enjoy them.
What is a perfect movie?
Nothing. There's no such thing as a perfect game or a perfect movie.
Sharknado.
Oh god.
I've never seen it.
I've never seen
I don't
it.
fucking know.
But
is that a secret? No, it's not.
Yeah, I still enjoy the prequels for what they are. They have some bad scenes, and I will always skip over the romance part of episode 2.
Yeah.
Because that's just...
It's just boy.
It's,
I don't like sand. Oh. Was
that line
is
even
that a
itself
floor?
isn't that bad. It's just the delivery and the...
You hear the little sound it made?
Yeah, that's about what the delivery was like.
Perfect timing.
Too many metaphors in that love scene. Not enough
Loving?
chemistry.
God.
Yeah. I really like the part where Obi-Wan's playing detective. I think that shit is lit. I love that.
I love the meme gif of him flying around while everything is exploding. He's like,
Yeah.
I don't even know what that's from. Is that actually from the movie, or is that an outtake? It's got to be an outtake,
It's an outtake,
right?
I believe, from it. Ian McGregor's amazing. God, please don't turn out to be a shit being too. It's just like every day it's just like either someone really
Don't be a shit person, please.
Either someone really awesome dies,
down
or
that
just
way.
something comes out as like this person's actually really shitty. It's like, damn it,
Why?
I like this. Rest in peace, Grant.
Grant from Mythbusters.
Mythbusters.
Oh!
Yeah. As someone from the Bay Area, that
Grant
was a
Imahara.
Umahara.
Imahara. I think it's Imahara.
Yeah.
Well,
that was a bummer.
Let's fucking get into it.
Let's do it for Grant.
For Grant. Watch me die. No. Yeah. No, that was fucking.
That was
brain aneurysm, man.
Yeah, that was sad.
At what? 43, 46, 49. Yeah.
Which is still just so young. And just treat your loved ones with respect, everybody. If you love somebody, tell them you love them. Don't wait till the next day.
Come no closer, ghost. I've seen you creeping through the undergrowth, stalking me.
You're stalking me.
This old kingdom, a terrible thing awakens. I can smell it in the air.
What'd you do to him?
I know what you are. I know what you'd try to do. I can't allow it.
I don't even know what I'm trying
Fucking
to do.
hell!
She's the easier form.
I don't care.
Remember, she throws one at you at some point.
Yeah. And it's not fucking,
Don't get it?
none of the moves are, oh, come on. None of the moves are, vocally based off of the name she says either. She say, Adina, indeed. Yeah, I got one too.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
I'm more scared for the second time we fight her.
Oh, I'm more scared for all of them. Every boss, every single thing. I'm just like,
This is not it.
nope.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, yeah. Multiple forms. I tried to fucking hit the dash underneath her. I'm like,
God.
that's right, I don't have it.
You know who's
I
gonna
don't
be...
have any of my moves.
Do we have to fight all the Beatles?
Oh, yeah, the fucking Watcher Knights. Yeah, man, that's where everyone's betting. They have they don't have like a full Deadpool for me right now.
The Beatles.
But the Watcher Knights, they have a couple people have my fucking name on the Watcher Knights.
Well, we didn't do very well on the first time, but you've also fought them a lot more since.
Yeah.
You have a lot
No,
more
I've been able to kill them on Radiant,
Yeah.
so I can do it hitless. But that's with all my upgrades and shit too.
Yeah.
It's not based off of my actual what I'm going to be fighting her with, and like Hegale, when her like nail disappears and all you see is like her like wiggling in the air. So we're gonna see how it's what it's like when I'm fighting her. I jumped a little shy on that one. I think it was me, but yeah.
It was you, yeah.
I meant to hold that a little bit longer.
One more time.
God, she's got so much fucking health.
Yeah, that's what makes this first fight kind of difficult, is she just seems to have forever health.
That was weird.
Well, you did it.
Yeah, it wasn't as hard as I was expecting. Did you see how I was running to the left to go talk to her? I, like, stopped midway, and then it kept running. I was like, I didn't let up on the controller. What was that? It might be, like, her going through the animation and then the game, like, taking no inputs for a second there, which is what I think it might actually was. Might actually have been. Taking the moth wing cloak. Press right trigger. Thank God. To dash forward. Use the cloak to quickly dash quickly along the ground or through the air. Yeah! Oh my God. Forgot about that.
Seek to break the seals. They cannot be undone. They must be undone.
What?
Let us sleep, little shadow. Return to your darkness. Allow us peace.
I can't remember who's supposed to be talking there during the Dreamers, like which one specifically, or if it's any one of them specifically.
Yeah, or they're probably all talking in unison.
Maybe, yeah. They might be like a unified kind of like entity at this point. You okay there, bud? All right?
In context now,
Okay.
it makes perfect sense that the Dream Nail was part of the original version of the game, because
The Dreamers and everything, yeah.
yeah, it makes more sense now that we see the iconography and we know where all lines up.
But when they I can't remember the original context of why we were so confused, because people were talking about the Dream Nail, but then there was like
the Dream Bosses.
There was the Dream Bosses, which we didn't know about until after. Which
and didn't they add
I forget,
some of them?
I think someone mentioned it to us. They're like, "Oh yeah, the Dream Bosses and the Dream Nail, yeah, this and that, but with the DLC too." And then we were just like, "Oh, it's DLC."
Didn't they add
just
extra
fucking trust it?
Bosses with the DLC that weren't originally part of the Dream?
I don't know how the DLCs have worked at this point. This was where I was talking about with the bench inside here.
Yeah.
That's where I was trying to get originally. I'm like, what the fuck? It's around here somewhere. There's so much shit that has happened over the years of this game, getting different iterations of like the Trader Lord does now 2 damage with his with his orange discs that fly through there instead of 1. It's like, when did that happen? Between this and this update, before Godmaster, but it's hard to remember. So when we were still learning the game, it was hella confusing, especially when some people were talking about Dreamers and DLC and stuff. It's like, so was this not originally in the game or not?
And updates were happening, so it was kind of hard to maintain that as well. I was like, what's going on?
Yeah, we were way too trusting.
Hey, Mike, I like your new hat.
We know now that Quirrell's DLC, obviously.
Obviously.
Oh, hello there. Seems we both tread far from the path. I can hardly believe those dusty old highways led to such a lush and lively place. This building suggests some form of worship, though its idol has clearly been long forgotten. Doubles equally for a moment's respite.
Is there a secret? Yeah, I was like, well, I don't think there's a secret in here. Got anything else to say?
Stranger. I saw another strange fellow out there. He seemed quite taken by the lake. I'd planned to offer greetings, though figured I'd tend to my nail on chance our meeting goes poorly.
That's how it's gonna go down. You got anything else?
Your nail looks like a fine instrument, but it's showing signs of wear.
Yeah, I need to get it upgraded by the nailsmith.
I'd wager up there it would take you far. Down here, however, I suspect you'll soon meet dangers the surface world can't match.
Enter everyone complaining about your voice, about Quirrell's voice.
Why? Because it's so different?
It's very different from his actual voice, which is just like like higher pitch.
I could give him like this kind of voice and everyone won't be complaining like, why are you talking to this cool character who's a traveler?
I have no problem with it, but I'm pre-calling it.
Yeah, and that's fine. I'm giving him more of like a raspy kind of Bastion voice to him is the idea, because he's like a weary traveler.
Bastion?
What
do you mean?
The one by Supergiant. Yeah, like the narrator kind of guy.
I was just thinking of fucking Overwatch. I'm like, dweep, dweep, dweep.
No, not that. I can give him like
no,
a...
I like it. I'm just
yeah.
saying, basically saying, let's start a conversation to tell everyone
Till
who doesn't
everyone
like his
knows?
voice, hey, play it yourself. Do your own then.
Yeah.
Sorry, bud.
Hollowness is perfect for vigilant explorers like us. So tense and thrilling. In this place, you're either alert or you're dead.
When do you decide when to say either or either? Anyway.
I don't know.
Okay, yeah, we already got this one. Gotta exhaust all the dialogue.
They also only had, what,
Dialogy.
3 people doing
Dialogue.
voices in this game, and it's just one guy going like,
I don't actually know. Hey, buddy.
It might be more people.
You died today.
I don't know.
You died today.
And I think a lot of it, what they're doing is they're just pitching up and pitching down other people and speeding things up.
Maybe.
Because, I mean, that's what they would do for old classic cartoons. For instance, Chip and Dale, not Chip and Dale's, but
Chip and Dale, Rescue Rangers. I have that
So-
game on Nintendo. It's so fucking hard.
Yeah, by Capcom.
Yeah.
So those characters would be sped up by a percentage. Like they would speed up the audio
They
tracks.
pitch shift it, right?
They pitch shift and they'd speed it
Yeah.
up.
I don't know if that speeds it up or I don't think it speeds it up, but that might have been how they went about it
So
back
for
in the day.
yeah, Mel Blanc, famous voice actor, original voice actor for Bugs Bunny, I believe Porky Pig, Daffy Duck, Sylvester. He was pretty much
Stallone?
Yeah,
Howie
Sylvester's
fucker.
son. Pretty much all the Looney Tunes.
Trying not to
Sylvester,
fight. Damn it.
Tweety
all the
Bird,
hell.
and for some of the characters, they would speed up his
Hmm.
voice acting by a little bit. I believe Bugs was his natural voice,
Really?
but other characters such as Tweety would be sped up, pitch shift. So it's a common thing in animation to do those kind of little tweaks.
Ooh, yeah, especially for like voice acting and stuff too, to
Yeah.
do post-production work on what you're doing.
I'm sure they've done it for Tara Strong and other people.
You know what yeah,
over
of
time.
course. You know what I'm noticing right now? While I'm sitting here real quick on this bench? Is that a slug in the back? As in like part of Un's ancestry, or is it a statue? Because Un is a snail or a slug or something like that, I think.
Maybe
It looks like a slug or a snail, right?
I would love to.
That's cool.
I would love to hear not a TED talk, but a deep dive by the artist and how he went through stuff. So if anyone has anything like that, like
Mossbag does something similar, but I understand your
I-
aversion to looking up entire lore stuff. But
I would.
if you are interested,
lore stuff isn't what I'm interested in. Though. I mean more like the art production, like how he went about
design theory and stuff.
design
like
theory, how he went about creating about the world. What stuff did he design first? What was the first thing that he animated?
that? Well, they have the Hollow Knight book. We might be able to order it.
I would love the. I didn't know there was an art book. I'll probably buy that.
There's a fucking hardcover art book.
Oh, I'll
I
have to
don't
pick
know if
that
it's
up.
out right now. I think it was on back order, and there's like a fan press site. I forget what it's called.
Maybe that'll be a birthday gift.
Maybe no. I was thinking more like a channel purchase.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're coming out until like August or something like that.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
I would love a deep dive by Ari Gibson as the artist, telling
That
me
makes
his
sense.
thought process. Because as great as Mossbag is, he's not the artist. So
Mossbag has done and talked with Team Cherry though in the
Right.
past, so he would be closer.
He would be
if there's no
closer.
other available source
Yeah.
that you would like to.
But
be
it's
able
just
to-
one of those things. Like
yeah.
I want to hear it from the artists
Of course.
themselves because they're gonna have a. I'm gonna get more out of it than even
Mm-hmm.
just an interview where it's like, oh, I asked these questions. Like, I want the nitty gritty. I want the patch notes
Yeah.
of this game
Yeah.
in terms of art.
And I don't think they're gonna give it for a while because
Oh, they're
I,
busy. He's fucking working on doing all this shit. He
what I'm
doesn't have
saying
time
is,
for that.
I don't think they want to nail it down until Silk Song starts getting
Well,
deeper into it.
yeah.
Because they don't want to like get people super. They don't want to say one thing and then have it like turn out like, oh, and DLC for the stuff, it's going to be slightly
Well, I
different.
mean more just like a deep dive, like a GDC talk on the creation
yeah.
of
That's
Hollow
what that's
Knight.
what I'm saying too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But oof.
I would love a deep dive on like this is how we went about doing the animation and the art production of this game. And I know there's a lot of sprite sheets and information out there.
They
but
gave a ton of character model information and stuff. I tried to dash out of that bitch. Fuck me 2 ways
Yeah,
till
get out of
Tuesday. They did a lot of fucking bastard.
Yeah, if you're dashing in pants.
They
now.
gave all of the character model. I don't know what you call them.
They did a lot of stuff through their Kickstarter and list showed off animations, but yeah.
It was like the pure PNGs of the character models and stuff like that.
The stuff that I'm talking about is like really real nitty gritty. Like, oh, show me your flash files. Show me your not flash files, but show me
Flash me, Dan.
Show,
Ferrari.
show me like how this breaks down,
Ow,
like in terms of
motherfucker.
backgrounds. Like, what techniques did you guys use? Did you guys use Blender to get some of your effects? Like, what did you guys do to get the ambiance with like the lighting?
Hell, where's the bench?
That's the
down?
kind of stuff that I'm looking for.
Always mess this up. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
And-
want to see from an artist like a pure, crunchy
Exactly,
perspective
a pure
of
artistic
like,
perspective.
What did you do? What
like,
what kind of?
How'd you guys build the parts? Like, what was your thought process behind how do you build segments for your art and then blend them together to be able to reuse that stuff?
Yeah.
Like, what resources did you use? Like,
That makes that makes
and
perfect
there's
sense.
no way someone like Mossbag is going to know that stuff unless they're an artist themselves and are asking those specific questions. But most people probably come to him for lore.
I haven't watched a ton of Mossbag. I probably
Yeah.
watched a couple hours worth.
Feel free to correct me, audience. But yeah, the
But
stuff that I'm looking
I don't
for
believe
is...
he goes into that vein.
Yeah, exactly, and I wouldn't expect it to.
He goes into some of the design principles of like background and how
yeah.
it works into lore, but strictly solely art purpose for like not specifically the game, but like
Yeah,
what do
he's digging
I don't
into
think he
like
goes
the
into that.
metaphors of like, oh, he drew this here and then he also put this here,
Yeah.
and the reason why is this mask is reference to the lore that in the world building, and that stuff is cool.
Absolutely.
But yeah, it's not that I'm not interested in it. I'm interested in it, but not as interested in as like just, technical side.
That makes sense. I need to save up for that Lumafly eventually. But in the meantime, I'm going to save up my Munmuns, and we will see you guys next time. Yeah, I'll look up the book real quick.
Yeah.
And I'll show it to you. It's pretty cool. I think it would be a cool like channel purchase for like the room and stuff like that. Anyway, see you guys later. Beep, bop, boop.
Such a nice bench. So warm and comforting.
The Hollow Knight's like, as soon as we said boop, bop, boop, he looked down. He's like, I don't have a peepee.
Where'd it go?
Someone stole my abyss peepee.
I mean, I guess if I use my leg like one, it might be.
Stubby little legs.